What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Washington Capitals preview and what's in store for Caps fans this year, and review what went on this offseason. Obviously named Adam Oates head coach. It was a notable move. I think it was a great move for them. He one of the most creative players ever to play the game in terms of offensive production and winning faceoffs, stuff like that. And I think he'll bring the most out of that power play next year. But without further ado, we'll start with the forward lines. Left wing on the first line, Alex Ovechkin, no question. Backstrom down the middle, put Troy Brouwer on the right. Little mix of everything there, the big two, and then Brouwer to right shotgun, and score the garbage goals. Second line, put Brooks Laich on the left. Mike Ribeiro, they acquired from the Dallas Stars, on the middle. That second line center they've been lacking. Cost you a pretty good prospect, Cody Eakin, and a draft pick, but I think they should be able to move on past it. And then to start, and this is going to shock a lot of people, I put Wojtek Wolski there. This is a kid that has shown a lot of potential, just hasn't been there consistently. Show flashes, but not really follow up on it. And he's a good-sized kid. He's 6'4", 220. Can play the finesse game, play the power game. This is a guy that's had 65 points before, and it's still only 26. Is this do you pull the plug on him entirely? I'd really give him a look in the top six to start the year. And, Washington brought him in a 1 year kind of risk-free contract. I think he can definitely help them out in that way. And then, kind of replacing Semin as the enigmatic talent on that team. Like Semin was a lot more offensively gifted, with all due respect to Wolski. And third line, Jason Chimera on the left, Johansson down the middle, and then Joel Ward on the right. Joel Ward, obviously, I've defended him here. Great player, plays the game hard, plays the game right, and there's no hard feelings on him for some of the Bruins. So I was a fan of him when he played in Nashville, and it's good to see him have success. He's a guy I've always rooted for being the underdog and then making it and getting a good contract from Washington. Got to tip your hat to that man. And then the fourth line, Hendricks, Beagle, Perreault, pretty basic. Try to even it out there. And then on the back end, Carl Alsner, John Carlson, that's your first tandem. Two pretty good young defensemen that have really come into their own in recent years. In your second pairing, Roman Hamrlik and Mike Green. Now, Mike Green's kind of an interesting case. This kind of, in Washington, it's really a trend about monitoring numbers. Steven Strasburg's inning count, the budget, deficit. And Mike Green, after getting that extension, he's been banged up the last couple of years. Do you limit his minutes early to keep him healthy later? That's a question that's going to come down to Oates and the coaching staff. And I'd be conservative with this lineup, especially Green, because he's such a key fixture on the back end and a guy that can really be as much of an X factor as anyone on that team. And then your final pairing, put Schultz out there with Dmitry Orlov, one of the more promising young defensemen in hockey. And a guy that can really move the puck and has a lot of potential to be a upper echelon defenseman in the NHL for years to come. And then between the pipes, now this is going to shock a lot of people. I think Neuver is going to play more than people think. I think Holtby's the number one going into camp, and with the way he played in the playoffs, I think that's justified. But that's going to be a pretty good young tandem that'll carry the Capitals, I think. And I think they've both proven themselves to the point where you don't need a veteran guy to push them. I think they'll push each other. And, come playoff time, ride the hot hand. Now, one name noticeably absent, Alex Semin, took his talents to Carolina. And like I said, I think Wolski can fill the void of the frustrating yet talented top six winger. But I think Wolski's going to end up in the bottom six later in the season. But to start, I'd start him in the top six because he's got that kind of talent. It's just, it's frustrating. He can't put it together consistently, and I think for the guy with all that talent, I don't say it's a waste because it's in the NHL, but come on, dude. Learn to do it on a night-in-night-out basis. But that's all I got on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Washington Capitals 2012-2013 season preview. Let me know what you guys have to think, with any thoughts, comments, questions, queries, concerns, and see you guys later.